Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeout I have a wholesale business located in New York. You're welcome to visit the warehouse the next time that you are here. Today I'd like to discuss with you how you can become a fashion expert. Becoming a fashion expert is great because then you're going to know all about the latest trends. You're going to know what clothing your customers like, what styles they want, what brands are popular, what's in demand, the trends. You'll be able to take advantage of it as a buyer, as a seller. You'll be able to market yourself more properly, and you'll be able to spot new opportunities that come up in the market. So how do you become a fashion expert? Well, the first thing you might want to do is go online, find fashion news sites, and start, on a daily basis reading different fashion articles. I would actually recommend that you set up Google Alerts. It's free to do so. Put in different fashion-related keywords and focus on the keywords of the fashion area that you want to focus in on. So whether it's dresses, whether it's handbags, whether it's shoes, the more descriptive your keywords are, then the better targeted results you can get from Google. Google is basically going to find any new websites that mention, any new pages on a website that mention the keywords that you're interested in, and Google is going to find any news articles that come out that day that mention the keywords that you're interested in. So now you start reading those articles, you look at those websites, and that's going to really keep you up to date with the latest developments. You also want to go to fashion blogs. Find blogs with a lot of followers, read the articles, look at the comments, look at the replies to the comments, look at the fashion forums. What I would recommend is that you become active yourself. Feel comfortable enough to ask questions at the beginning, see the response. Some of the questions you might ask, you might get answers that might be not as friendly from people who consider themselves ready to be an expert, but hopefully there's a lot of good people out there, a lot of people who consider themselves experts, who are experts, who will patiently answer questions from people who are new to the field. Now, as you start, gaining information, also be confident enough to take a chance and give people answers, contribute your ideas. Even if your ideas aren't, taken in by people that fast, even if people don't like your ideas initially, that's okay. Part of developing, yourself, learning a field is by trial and error, taking a chance, sharing ideas, getting ideas from others, getting constructive criticism from people. Some people will like your ideas, some people, so to speak, edit your ideas, and they'll give you a direction so you'll know where to go. Now, the next way to become a fashion expert is to go to fashion shows. There are fashion shows held in New York and Miami and LA. There are fashion shows all over the world. You have major international fashion shows, and you have local, low-key fashion shows. The key is to get involved. You might want to either become an intern, even if it's a non-paid position. You could volunteer. You can try to get a job in a fashion show, but you really want to be there, and you want to be an observer. You want to take pictures, you want to interact with people. If there's any symposiums, any classes, any speakers at these fashion shows, go listen to them. You never know what you might gain. You can gain one piece of information that can literally change the course of your career or your business. I remember going to one time it was a real estate show, and even though I wasn't in real estate, but I learned a great marketing idea, and I was able to incorporate that marketing idea into my wholesale business, and my customers actually appreciated it because that idea helped them as well. So you want to go to as many events as you can. Now, what you also want to do is you want to go in person into stores, into boutiques that carry the type of clothing that you want to specialize in, and see what they're doing, and actually be a shopper, buy something there, see how the process takes place. And by interacting with these boutiques, you'll get to meet the owners. You'll get to meet the salespeople. They'll give you information. They'll give you ideas. And now what you want to do is you want to share your information with them. Meaning, don't go in there and just ask questions, but go in there, share your ideas. Let them know how you can help them. You want to do it just free of charge. Tell them that you went to a fashion show, you saw a great designer, and you believe that the clothing of the designer would be very popular for the customers of that boutique. And then the owner of that boutique will appreciate getting information from you, and naturally will share information with you as well. There are also great fashion magazines, great fashion trade publications, many fashion websites. There are fashion books you can read. Now, what I recommend, as I recommend in my other videos, is focus on a specific niche. The fashion industry is tremendous. I mean, there are so many different, channels, so many segments, so many categories. You want to focus on one segment, one category, master that segment, master that category, build yourself a good reputation over there, and then you're going to find many opportunities in there. And then it's okay because you're not really limiting yourself. Even though you're focusing on one segment, it's only going to be natural that as you're involved in one segment, you're going to meet people in other segments. People are going to seek you out, and you're going to get opportunities that you might not have known otherwise. But if you really want to get the best possible opportunities, let's call those opportunities the unpublished opportunities, then people are going to have to know you. You're going to have a reputation in the field. You're going to have a network of contacts. And that's another thing you want to do in the fashion industry. When you get a contact, you want to make sure that you keep that contact in your database and that you follow up with that contact, whether you follow up by email. If you're a subscriber to my website, to closeoutexplosion.com, you know that I have an email list, and I send out an online newsletter to my subscribers. I update them with the closeouts that I'm selling, but I also update them with the different wholesale ideas that I have, different wholesale information, different wholesale resources. The better I educate my customer, then the more successful my customer could be, and then the more successful my business in turn can be. And the same is true in the fashion industry. The better of a provider of information that you are, the more contacts you can also provide to your contacts, then the more of a valuable resource you're going to be seen in the fashion industry. More people will in turn approach you. You will be exposed to more events, and that's going to help you become an even better expert in the fashion industry. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. My website is closeoutexplosion.com.